What if I told you truth isn't as rock solid as most people think? I know, that sounds wild. Because we grow up believing truth is absolute. The law of gravity, the taste of chocolate. But reality, it's a lot messier. Truth isn't global, and it's definitely not permanent. It shifts, it adapts, it contradicts itself, all depending on the environment. And by environment, I don't just mean the weather or where you live. Culture, society, history, science, your own personal experiences. Let's break this down. First up, cultural and social environments. Imagine you're in one country where respecting elders is an unshakable truth, a value everyone lives by. But hop on a plane to another part of the world and suddenly that rule isn't as important. In some places, questioning elders is actually encouraged. Or take religious texts. One culture sees them as undeniable truths. For others, they're just stories. For others, they're myths. These aren't universal truths. They're shaped by the environment people are born into. Now let's talk about history and science. Think back to the 17th century. People believed the Earth was the center of the universe. That was their truth, backed by the best science they had. Fast forward, and now we know the sun sits at the center of our solar system. So, was the old idea ever true? Well, kinda. It fit the facts as they understood them. But as the environment of knowledge changed, so did the truth. Truths that evolve, truths that grow, truths that get tossed out the window. And finally, there's personal truth. This is where things get really interesting. And personal. This movie is a masterpiece. Only for you to totally disagree? Personal truths are shaped by our own experiences. Emotions. Taste. My truth might not be yours, and that's perfectly normal. So, what does all this mean? Truth isn't one size fits all. It's a patchwork stitched from where we live, the time we live, and how we see the world. It's context, from the scientific to the deeply personal. Next time you hear, "That's just the truth," pause and ask, whose truth? What environment shaped it? Understanding context helps us see the world more clearly. It helps us understand each other too. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.